guys, it's Sarah, and I'm gonna do a TBR today because I'm stupid. So I just found out about a readathon that is starting next week. It goes from August 14th through the 20th, and it is the 7 in 7 readathon. And the focus of this readathon is to read 7 things in 7 days. It doesn't say 7 books in 7 days, 7 things. So it could be books, it could be novels, it could be graphic novels, it could be comic books, it could be magazines, like whatever it is that you are seeing with your eyes and reading, you know, do that. So I thought I'd give it a try. I have never done this readathon before. I have heard of it, and I do have some books that are pretty short that I could get through pretty easily if I just push myself to do it, and I think this would be a good time to push myself to do that. I will leave a link to their Twitter page down below. All right, so I have picked 7 books to read, and the first thing that I did was I looked at my nightstand and I said, okay, what is on my nightstand that I know I'm gonna need to read that week and that I can get through very, very quickly? Are there any review books here? Are there any books that I have just pulled that I'm interested in reading soon? So that is where I started. The first book is one that I do not have on me because my friend is borrowing it right now, but I'm going to get it back from her before next week. And that is November 9 by Colleen Hoover. And this is a book that we are reading for book club, and our book club does meet on the 19th. So I am going to have to read it that week so that I can actually go to book club and discuss it and everything. But I know that that's going to be a quick read. Every single Colleen Hoover book I've read so far, I've knocked it out really, really quickly because I can't put them down. So that is definitely going to be happening. The second book that I picked up is What She Ate by Laura Shapiro. And this is an anthology. And this is all written by Laura, but it's about significant women in our history, and it centers around food. So I figured I would go ahead and try to knock this out that week too. And there are 6 short stories in here. So if I read 1 short story a day, then I can knock this out within the week, no problem. So I think that that is definitely doable, and it will break it up a little bit. So I may try to start my day reading one of these short stories every day. And this is a book that was sent to me for review, so I do need to read and review this quickly. The next book that is sitting on my nightstand that I thought I can get through that really quickly, I know I can read that in one day easily, is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I talked about this recently because I talked about it in one of my haul revisited videos where I hauled this last year, I believe. Whenever it came out, I pre-ordered it. I'm pretty sure it was last year. And I know that I can read this because it's a play. So it's going to be very easy. Like, I should be able to sit down and read this and knock it out within a matter of hours because it's a play manuscript basically. So it would be like sitting there watching the play as I'm reading it. So it should be fairly easy for me to get through really, really quickly. And I'm planning to do that. And this is a good tie-in to show you that I got a tattoo, you guys, and I am really excited about it. So let me show it to you. I got it right here on my arm, but it is a Harry Potter tattoo. It's a little awkward because it's like right here, but so I have his glasses and the lightning bolt above it, but I just got that over the weekend, so that's a nice little tie-in right there. So you're probably going to be seeing this flying around in my videos a little bit, but yeah, so excited about that. But and I wanted to read this year because it's the 20th anniversary of Harry Potter. So the first book was published in 1997, and I have been reading them since 1997. So I am thinking that this is a good year to go ahead and read this latest inscription, you know, furtherization of the story, just to kind of see what it's about. And I know I can do it really quickly, so. All right, the next one that I picked up off of my bookshelves, I wanted to do an audiobook because I will be going back to the gym next week because my girls start school on Monday. So I figured I should pick a good audiobook that I can listen to when I'm in the car driving to the gym and while I'm at the gym as well. So I wanted to go ahead and pick something that would be easy for me to listen to. So I picked up Sleeping Arrangements by Madeline Wickham. Madeline Wickham also writes under Sophie Kinsella. This is the same woman. And so I figured this would be a good audiobook because her audiobooks are really good to listen to. They have like British accents and everything, so I really enjoy them. So this will be a good one for me to listen to, and I'm able to listen to her books on double speed because the narrators usually read a little slower. So I know I can get through this one within a week. Okay, I have one more physical book that is going to be on my TBR, and that is Sold by Patricia McCormick. I recently hauled this from Goodwill, and this one is pretty short, and it is also very widely spaced, as you can see, and not all of the pages are complete pages. So I think I can really get through this really, really quickly and do that. Like, let me show you one more example here, like this one here. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be a fast read, and I'm a little scared of it though. This is about child trafficking, so I know it's going to just completely rip my heart in half. But I want to read it. I've heard really, really good things about it, and I think it will be a quick one. Okay, so the other two books that are on my TBR are going to be on my Kindle, and the first one is going to be Before Tomorrow. This is written by Pintip Den. This is actually a novella, and it is book number 1.5 in a dystopian series that I started reading last year that I really, really liked. And I only read the first book, but I really, really enjoyed it, and I have the second book as well. So this one is number 1.5. So I wanted to go ahead and try to read it in order. So it is a novella. Like I said, it's in a dystopian world, and it's only 81 pages in print form. So that's going to be something that I can easily knock out probably in one sitting, and I'm most likely going to enjoy it. And then I can continue on with the series as well because I really enjoyed the first book. So I got that one from NetGalley, and that will knock off not only, you know, one thing read, but one thing from NetGalley that I can go ahead and review, and then I can move on with the series. So it's going to be a good one. And the last one that I picked up is a sequel to a book that I read a couple of years ago that I really enjoyed, and it is called Brutal Game by Kara McKenna. Kara McKenna writes adult erotica, and it's not for the faint of heart. So I'm just going to put that little warning out there for you. They are very good. Kara McKenna is a great writer. She, like, if I'm in the mood for something smutty, I go to her. I've really enjoyed everything I've read from her so far, and I really liked the first book, which was called Willing Victim, and then this one is called Brutal Game. So it's a continuation of the two characters that were in the first book, and I'm really excited to read it. Okay, so it's hard to explain this because it's smut, basically. It really is. But Kara McKenna does not hold back on her content. So just, you have to be okay with stuff, basically. It's all consensual, all that kind of stuff. There's nothing like that going on. But it's, yeah, just not for the faint of heart. And I don't have a faint heart. So I enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm in the mood for something a little smutty right now. I haven't read anything like that for a while. So sometimes I get in those moods. All right, guys, so that's going to be my TBR for 7 in 7, which again is happening next week, the 14th through the 20th. I have the Twitter page linked down below if you guys want to go check it out. But I'm excited to do this and see what I can get done. And I can't believe I added so many books to my TBR this month because I have so many on there already. But that's what I do. That's how I roll. All right, guys, please let me know down below if you guys plan on participating yourselves, and what's on your TBRs, what are books that are really easy for you to get through. Let me know all that good stuff, and I will talk to you guys again later. Have a great day. Bye.